All right. You ready? You okay?
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Noel, welcome back to Korea.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
You're looking a little tired. How was the flight?
The flight was all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was all right.
So
Long.
this is your first stop on your Asia leg, is that right?
It is, yes. Yes.
So you flew in from...
I flew in from London
Mm-hmm.
and we're here for a few days and then off to Japan.
Japan. All right. Well, this is your first time back in 3 years, I think. I believe 2012 was the last time you were here. Anything you're looking forward to in your time in Korea?
Well, just being here.
Yeah?
It's always a good place to come. From I remember the first time we came with Oasis in 2005.
Yeah, I think it was 5 or 6 right there.
Yeah, we were kind of, not many bands get to come here, and we were pleasantly surprised, and it's nice to keep getting invited back, and I love it. Yeah, it's
All
great.
right, well, the Korean fans love you, which is why we have a lot of questions from your fans.
Okay.
Hopefully, well, speaking of your new album, first of all, it's an amazing album. I've really enjoyed listening to it.
It really is very good.
It is very, very good. Was there anything that you wanted to portray or convey in particular through this album?
I don't really think about things that much. When I go into the studio, I usually have about 25 songs.
Yeah.
And I just pick the ones that I think are going to be the best. And then sooner or later, you'll have made an album, And
That's
so
simple.
there's no real great concept behind.
Was there anything in particular that kind of stressed you out or was a little different in the process of making this album?
Well, artistically, it was great. I enjoyed that bit of it, but actually managing the sessions was quite difficult. And as well, I haven't made a record in London for the best part of a decade.
Okay, so where do you usually...
I usually do it in
perform?
Los Angeles, but
Okay.
my producer, who I usually work with, he's got into the film industry, so he's not doing music anymore. So to make a record in London is quite tricky.
In what way?
Because there's lots of parties to attend, and I tend to go to them all. If I go to Los Angeles, it's just me, and I'm there, and I'm making a record, and I come home and it's finished. When you're in London, you've got your kids, they've got to go to school, you've got your wife, you've got all the other things, and then you're making a record as well. So that can be quite difficult.
All right. So speaking of this album in particular, a lot of your Korean fans wrote to us and said that it's a little bit different. It's different. It's a departure from what you've done in the past.
Some of it is.
In some of it, I think vocally they were saying that the vocal range has gotten wider.
Really?
In the way that, because Koreans love to go karaoke. We love to go sing. Yeah, we love karaoke. It's a very social thing to do.
Right.
And so they're always saying, Wonderwall or all these Oasis songs were easier to sing. But it seems like the vocal technique or the range has expanded with this new album. Was
Really?
that anything in...
That's interesting. That is interesting because wow. I never thought of it. I didn't actually, to be quite honest, I thought when I was mixing it, I wondered were the vocals as good as the last one. I don't know. It's all about how you perceive it, I suppose. But thank you very much for saying that. That's nice.
Well, I think it sounds great. Have you ever been karaoke in Korea?
I've never been to karaoke anywhere in the world, ever. No.
Do you have a particular affliction towards karaoke or just never been?
No one's ever suggested it. No one's ever said, would you like to go to karaoke?
Well, would you like to go to karaoke?
Not really.
Okay, fair enough.
No, I kind of do karaoke for a living, if you think about it, But
well, if you were to go, is there anything that you would sing that's not one of your own songs? Anything you're listening to recently?
What would I sing? Yeah, something by U2 maybe.
U2. All right. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So I saw in a previous interview that you finally released Lock All the Doors, which you had worked on for 23 years.
Yeah. Well, I didn't work on it every day for 23 years.
Yeah, that I don't think every day, but...
I finished it after 23 years, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the story behind that? How did that happen?
Well, I wrote a song before I had a record deal.
Oh, okay.
It was called Lock All the Doors. I wrote it in Paris, I think.
In Paris.
When I was a roadie. And it had a great chorus, which is the chorus that you hear on the record. And it had, and the I don't know why it never made it onto Definitely Maybe, but it didn't anyway. And after Definitely Maybe, the Chemical Brothers asked me to co-write a song with them. And the track that they sent me was in the same key as this song, Lock All the Doors.
Right.
So I used the verse from Lock All the Doors to write this song with the Chemical Brothers. And I thought, well, I'll get round to one day writing another verse for this song, Lock All the Doors. And it took me 23 years to get round to it. And it happened just one day. I was coming out of the supermarket.
Yeah.
It was on a Sunday. And not that that's significant anyway. And I just came out of the supermarket and I just happened to be humming it, and there it was.
All right.
Yeah.
And there it was born.
And it was saved.
It was saved.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. In a previous interview that we saw that you did in Korea a few years ago, they asked, if you're born again, what would you like to do? What would you like to be?
What did I say?
You said you would like to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
Does that still stand true today?
If I could be anything,
Anything.
either an astronaut or one of my children.
One of your children.
Yeah, because they've got a good life in front of them.
So how old are your kids?
46, 33.
46.
No, they're not.
Wow.
No, they're.
You started early.
I have a girl who's 15. Then I have a boy who's 7, and I have a little boy who's 4, who is like a bulldozer. He's hard man.
Well, going back to the astronaut part, we also saw that you wrote In the Heat of the Moment after watching a documentary about outer space.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? So we
Yeah.
were like, oh, a lot of astronaut, outer space connections. Have you always been interested in outer space?
Yeah.
From like a young age?
Haven't you?
It kind of freaks me out.
Why?
I don't know, it's just like that unknown. It's huge, it's a black hole. And did you watch Interstellar?
Oh no! I don't. No. I'm not into big Hollywood films like that. But I think that I've always been fascinated by it. I like watching documentaries on it because it's so. How do they know all this
Right?
stuff? You know what I mean? I find it fascinating that somebody, however long ago, 4,000 years ago, managed to work out that it took 1 year for the Earth to travel around the sun. What is a year anyway? Who called it a year?
Exactly.
Where did that word come from? But I find it fascinating. And I guess the cosmos and the stars and all that divides the human race into two. There are those that believe in God, and there are those that believe in the physics of where we all came from. You know, some people think that God created the Earth and the universe, and the scientists believe that it was created by a fusion of something or other, and there was a big explosion. And it depends on what you kind of believe. I think it says a lot about you as a human being.
What part do you fall into? What category do you
Well, I believe more in science.
in science?
Yeah, I just can't. My brain cannot accept that there is a thing called God, whatever it is. My brain can't accept that thing exists.
Okay.
And that somehow wars are fought and people are beheaded and women and children are murdered in his name on this earth. I can't accept that.
Okay.
So I believe, I don't believe in God, that's for sure.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Because we know you're very fascinated with space and being an astronaut, we actually have an astronaut here in the building.
Seriously?
Well, he wanted to give you a special gift, so I'm gonna bring him out real quick.
A real astronaut?
Well, you can determine that for
Is this
yourself.
some kind of joke? No way.
So, this is our friend, astronaut, and he has a gift for you. This is a nice little pillow.
What does that say?
So the picture says 훔친 베개, which means a stolen pillow.
Right, okay.
And so the reason they got you the stolen pillow is because
Are you a real astronaut?
he's real.
He's saying no.
We'll just believe that he's real. But we got some information that you like to steal hotel pillows.
Where, what? Who told you that?
I don't know. Like they got me this picture right here, and it says.
If I see a good one, I'll take it. Yeah, for
There
sure.
you go.
Yeah, why not? You're paying for the fucking.
All right.
Fucking-
So you admit to it. You admit to stealing some pillows.
I'm not meant to stealing it. That
Just
might
borrow long term.
Move on. See, what I do now is I don't have to steal pillows anymore. Is I bring my own now.
Oh.
But
That's nice.
if I'm in a hotel and they've got good pillows,
Anything else you like to steal? I like to steal the towels sometimes if they're nice.
no, I'm all
I'm
right.
like,
with
oh, that's
towels,
nice
I'm not
towel.
really interested.
Or the
in towels.
robe.
But or for certain, the pillows for sure. I mean, you cannot go on tour without a good pillow.
That's true.
You can't. It's
Very
fucking
true.
insane. It's insane.
Very true.
Particularly in America.
They got some seedy
They
hotels
have
in America,
dreadful.
right?
Well, yeah. Well, they have some dreadful pillows in America.
That's
do
why I got
you know
the
where they
neck
have do you know where
problems.
they have the best pillows in the world?
Please do tell me.
Italy.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about Italy that's the
I don't know. I'm just saying out of experience. I've been to many hotels all around the world.
Yeah.
And I reckon I've stolen more pillows from Italy.
All right. So you got in yesterday.
Yeah.
And did you do anything yesterday on your day off?
I went out for Korean barbecue last night.
How was it?
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then today I went to I did some shopping.
All right. We also heard that you like to buy gifts for your kids.
Yeah.
Whenever you're around.
Mm.
Did you pick up anything while you're here?
Not yet. I
Anything you wanna get?
seen some really fucking cool baseball caps, but they didn't have them in kids sizes.
Okay.
So my eldest son,
Who's 7?
who's 7,
Okay.
said to me, he said the thing that he got this from his mother.
Mm.
And he said, will you bring me back something from where you're going, from Korea? And I said, yeah. And I said, what do you want? And he said, surprise me.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
There you go. There you go. Perfect.
He's going to get
It's a
himself.
nice
He's going to get
surprise.
himself a pillow. So if you're watching this, Donovan, on YouTube, surprise!
Very good. Well, just in case you didn't get to pick anything else for your 4-year-old, we have a little gift for him. Hold
Can
on,
I have the spaceman?
the spaceman's gonna bring it out for you.
Can I have the spaceman?
You
so
want
I
the
can-
spaceman?
Yeah. Well,
Can he take the spaceman? We'll figure that out. It's a
oh,
little
wow,
guitar.
Cool.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
don't think it's a real one, but
Of course, it's real. It works.
it works. Can we sing a little tune to it?
No, I won't be able to
No.
sing, but I could.
No.
It makes a noise. That'll do.
So we have it in the packaging in the back, but I don't know if he'll enjoy that. But,
That's all right. Don't worry about that. Thank you
right.
very much.
and,
I get that. I can give this to my wife.
Your wife.
Yeah, she'd appreciate that.
Okay. Very good. The last time you were here also, you had a jacket, a very nice jacket.
Fucking ruined. Ruined. Don't think I've forgotten about that.
All right, so just in case you had forgotten, we even have the picture right here.
Fucking arseholes.
There you go. And did you ever get the stain out?
No.
No? Never?
No, I had to fucking buy a new one.
Oh my gosh. Well, before you go on stage tonight, I feel like we gotta release all this. Any anger or resentment left, he or she might be in that stage, right?
Fucking outrage.
So anything you would like to say to that person, you can imagine that I'm that person, you can look at the camera, whatever, you could curse me out, anything.
You owe me
Right here.
about $350, whoever you are.
$350.
I mean, I think it was a guy.
A guy?
A girl wouldn't do that. $350 is what I'm saying.
All right. Yeah, that's expensive, man. For a jacket and then...
Yeah, for a jacket I never got to wear. I wore it once. I only just bought it. Fuck.
All right. So we're going to do some random questions. Just
Okay.
super random, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Biggest pet peeve or annoyance?
People who are late. Oh. I fucking hate people who are late. Do you know what I also hate?
What?
People who are early.
So you got to be just on time.
If somebody says to me,
Uh-huh.
I've got a friend who's notorious for doing this. If we're going out somewhere,
Uh-huh.
he'll say to me, well, I'll meet you at your house. And I'll say, right. And he'll say, what time are you leaving? And I'll say 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll say, right, I'll be there for 6:30. I'm like,
point?
why don't you just be here for 7?
Uh.
Or I'll be there for 7:15. No, don't be early. Don't be late. Be fucking here at 7.
All right.
So I can't handle people who are early. Don't like people who are late. I can't. The only person who's allowed to be late is my wife.
Okay. Next random question. 5 songs that you would like to be played at your funeral.
5?
Or 3, or whatever you'd like. Anything.
Stairway to Heaven?
Fitting.
I don't know. I feel I'm going to die suddenly, so I'm not going to get the chance. My wife will probably be organising my funeral.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why do you feel you're going to die suddenly?
I don't know.
You just have that
I just have
inkling?
that feeling that it's over, gone. Not now.
Would you rather go suddenly or like
Oh,
slow?
I'd rather go suddenly. Fuck that.
Just like,
oh god,
boom, done.
No, what as opposed to a long illness?
Yeah.
No. I'd rather fucking just die. You know what I mean? Like that light.
Speak of the devil. Oh, there we go. So, in line with your album title, Chasing Yesterday,
Yeah.
we have a small corner prepared for you. You just need to respond with your preference.
Okay.
They're a little, I don't know. Anyways, I'll just do it. Music with Oasis or music as a solo artist? Which do you prefer?
Both.
Both. Fair enough. Man City pre-Mansour or Man City with Mansour?
Oh, with.
With.
Yeah, for sure.
He's bringing in all the big players.
Right. Yeah.
What is the best decision do you think that he's made in the past few years?
To buy the club in the first place was
Yep.
a fantastic decision. I say to bring in Pellegrini. It's a pretty good decision.
If you were Mansour, would you do anything differently right now?
No, I wouldn't. I think the guy that he's put in charge to run the club, Khaldoon, is great. And I think our owners are brilliant. They've not put a foot wrong in over 6 years, and they're amazing. And all we get to do now as supporters is stand back and wait for the trophies. So I'm sure they're on the way. So.
All right, so you guys are a little behind Chelsea.
Yeah.
Do you have hope that you're going to take it?
No, we won't.
No? All right, realistic. All right, very good. Practical. This one, I think I already know the answer, but this is a very Korean question. Life before marriage or life after marriage?
Oh, well, now.
Oh.
Now.
Life before marriage or after marriage?
I've been with my wife for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
But we've only been married for 3 years.
Oh.
I hope it's 3 years. Maybe it's
Let's
4.
fact check that.
Maybe it's 4. So, before marriage with my wife, we had a great time. And after marriage, we've had an even better time.
There we go.
Both.
How did you guys meet?
We met. Are you aware of a place called Ibiza?
Yes.
We met in a nightclub in Ibiza.
Do you like to go partying?
I did then.
Okay.
I did 15 years ago.
Okay.
Met in a nightclub called Space.
Is it still around?
Oh yeah, still around. Yeah, it was 2 in the afternoon.
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, well, it never shuts. You see.
Yeah, that's true. 24 hours.
24 hours. So yeah, life before marriage with Sarah was brilliant. But life after marriage is in many ways better.
What's the best part about life after marriage?
Well, after we had kids before that. What's the best part? I don't know. We've always been very close from the day we met. I don't know. It's
just a good match.
Just being together is great, and knowing in your heart of hearts that you're going to be together for the rest of your life is a wonderful feeling.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's great. Awesome. All right. In a previous interview, you stated that the key to staying young is to drink a lot, to eat a lot of meat, and smoke a lot.
Right.
Yeah. Is that still? Are you still a proponent of that?
Well, I do all those things. So it's not, I don't. Well, I wouldn't say. When was this interview?
When was this interview? 2005. So 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
10
Well,
years
I
ago.
wouldn't say I smoke a lot, although I do smoke. I wouldn't say I drink a lot anymore, although I do drink. I think the key to staying young is just being happy.
True. Very good.
And the key to being happy, as we all know, is buying my records. See, even that made them happy. Even the thought of it made them laugh.
Warner's like, yes, buy the albums. So in Korea, the price of cigarettes actually just doubled.
What?
200%.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck. Seriously? Wow. Why?
I think health health laws.
To stop people smoking?
I think so, but I don't think it did anything at
No
all.
way.
It's still a quarter of the prices of what you pay in London.
What? Hang
Yeah.
on a minute. They've been doubled.
But they're still a quarter of the prices.
They're
that you
still
pay.
cheaper than they are
Yeah.
in... Oh, right.
How much is a pack in London?
I have no idea.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, we're about to wrap up in a little bit, but anything that you're looking forward to in the next 5, 10 years, who do you want to be remembered as? Multiple questions, but you know, as an artist,
What
as a
am I?
musician,
What am I looking forward to? Musically.
musically and in life?
Musically, I think that the great thing about being a solo artist is that I don't know where I'm going musically, and that's a great thing. Because if you would have asked me at the beginning when I left Oasis, would I ever have saw myself producing a record? Blah, blah, I would have thought not. So I don't know. I'm as fascinated about where it's going as anybody else, really. I guess I don't know. And what was the other bit?
How or who do you want to be remembered as?
Who do I want to be remembered as?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to be remembered as me because that would be that would clear things up for
Yeah.
people. I'd just like to be remembered.
I think you will.
Yeah, that'll do me. I'm not even bothered about how people remember me. Because to be quite honest, everybody's opinion will be valid in some way. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So as long as I am remembered, that's all that matters.
Great answer. And this is a kind of a personal question. I'm actually a singer myself, so I'm an artist as well. And I'm actually in the process of writing my next album.
Okay.
And I want to ask you, where do you get most of your inspiration from for your music?
It just falls out of the sky.
It just falls out.
Yeah. I don't go searching for it, and I don't go chasing it. Sometimes I can be playing the same 3 chords on a guitar for months on end, and nothing will happen. And I don't sit and then try and write a song. I wait for it to come to me.
So thank you so much for your time, for this great interview.
Pleasure.
It's been a pleasure meeting you. And before we let you off, we know that you have another press conference right after with some journalists. And our astronaut friend actually wanted to give you a few pointers.
I don't think he's a real astronaut this guy, somehow.
But he wanted to give you a few pointers. So I'll let him do the talking. So these are some basics that we think you gotta know. Do you know kimchi?
What is that?
So kimchi, did you try it last night? at your
No,
barbecue?
what is it though?
All right, so basically,
Is it cabbage?
It's cabbage.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, it's cabbage, and it has like pepper paste.
Okay.
And it's fermented,
Okay.
and it sounds
Yeah.
weird that it's fermented.
Is it cold?
It's cold, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
no,
served
I
cold.
don't like cold.
You don't like cold food?
No.
And then the next one.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Are you sure?
I don't know him.
Okay. All right, and then do you know?
Yes, my children love him.
Really?
Yeah.
They follow the dance.
When
and
I
everything?
oh God, yeah. When I told them I was going to South Korea,
Yeah.
they just went. So, and I went, but you know what's in South Korea? They went, no. I said, Gangnam is in South Korea. And they went, no way, you're going to see the guy. And I said, probably not, but you know, I'm gonna be in Gangnam. And they was obsessed with that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they love it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
It's really a pleasure and honor to get to
Oh,
meet
thank you very much.
And if you want to just say one quick message or anything to your fans.
I'm going to say this to all of my Korean fans, apart from the fucking arsehole that ruined my jacket last time. So apart from you, if you're watching, you fucking vandal, the rest of you, I love and respect you, particularly the people that buy my records. And in amongst that, particularly the ones that buy the t-shirts at the gigs, I love and respect you the most. Thank you very much, and I will see you very, very soon sometime. Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right,
That was great.
that's it, man.
Thank you.